Farming. It provides food for our survival. Farmers help create employment opportunities for many. Today, instead of looking at a specific company or an individual, we wanted to discuss an industry. There is a saying that goes, "If you eat today, thank a farmer." Farming has been around for over 12,000 years, and it has changed quite a bit. Could a new farming technique change the way we grow? Going back 12,000 years, humans were hunter-gatherers. Hunting meant moving from one place to another to find animals. This started to be a problem as animals were dying out. Our ancestors started a plant-based diet. They discovered that if a seed was to put back in the ground, it would grow to be a plant. And so farming was discovered. When they discovered farming, they increased their ability to support themselves using the land they were living on. This meant they could stay at a place longer. Farming allowed humans to build societies around them. Empires, trading, the sense of owning property was developed due to farming. A study from CropLife shows that farming provides 1.3 billion jobs in the world, valuing the industry at $2.4 trillion. Farming has been one of the largest employers of people. The current world population of 7.6 billion is expected to reach at 9.7 by 2050. As people move to more densely populated areas for their own reasons, conventional farming techniques will no longer supply enough food. We would need to increase the number of crops we grow to cope with the growing needs of the world's population. Farming has always been cultivating plants on land horizontally. Many companies across the globe are changing their farming techniques. So, what are these companies doing differently? Instead of farming horizontally, they are farming vertically. Using high tech, they may change the way we farm forever. And with lenders investing a lot of money in these techniques, this industry is worth looking at. Take, for example, Plenty. Plenty started by offering leafy greens produce. They successfully raised $200 million from SoftBank Vision Fund for their 100,000 square foot indoor farm that promises to produce 4.5 million pounds of greens annually. Then there is AeroFarms. They have raised more than $238 million from investors such as Inca Group and ADM Capital for their 69,000 square foot indoor facility. They can produce 2 million pounds of greens annually. They say that their farms use 95% less water than that of a conventional farm on a field. Then there is Bowery Farming. They raised $172.5 million in 2015 from investors such as General Catalyst and GGV Capital. BrightFarms were able to raise $113 million. With a water scarcity in the Middle East, UAE announced that they will build a 130,000 square foot facility, costing them $40 million. This will help them produce 6,000 pounds of leafy greens daily. As high as these costs are, these farms are not fully automated. They need a constant human eye. Estimates are that a vertical farm at 30,000 square feet has an annual expense of $216,000, not counting salaries. If these farms continue to grow at the rate they are, they will have to hire 100,000 workers over the next decade. Costs this high has its effects on the consumer. By the time a product gets to them, the average price tag goes from 65 cents a pound to $2.33 a pound. That price difference is due to millions of dollars needed to build and maintain a farm. The price tag may drop in the coming future if vertical farm scales up and finds more efficient processes. Scaling up and finding more effective systems may be the only option for densely populated areas. As seen in the U.S. farms, within family were given to generations after them. But recently this trend has been changed. As baby boomers postponed retirement, they are required to maintain their outdoor farms longer than expected. And this has affected the age bracket for new farmers. The National Climate Assessment published a report saying, rising temperatures, extreme heat, droughts, wildfire on rangelands, and heavy downpours are expected to increasingly disrupt agricultural productivity in the United States. Because of these changes, going vertical may be the only option. Once a vertical farm is in place, it has its own advantages. The indoor allows farmers to grow in a controlled environment best suited for the plant. Farmers don't have to deal with wildlife, domestic animals, or birds. They can operate from anywhere all year round regardless of the climate conditions. The water usage is minimized. The days are not far when a restaurant will have a freshly plucked out produce from a farm nearby. Indoor farming is more than just growing plants. The technology has the potential to change how we engage with food cultivation. For the first time since humans planted first seed in the ground, we could use modern technology and free ourselves from soil and the unknowns of outdoor by farming indoors anywhere around the world. Keep an eye out for vertical farms. Who knows, one day this technology may help us plant on the moon or Mars. Until next time, have a good one.